G'day, I'm Danny. I'm a drone pilot from Sydney, Australia. I fly various drones for a variety of jobs, from high-end productions to asset inspections and taking photos for my social media channels. The joys of my job is that it takes me to some really interesting places around the country. Whenever I get some spare time, I'll whip out my Sony a7 IV or my DJI Mini 3 Pro and try and get some fresh content for my Instagram. Or just fly the drone for the sake of flying. I call it aerial therapy. When I'm sitting on a rock at a beach flying my drone, it's the only real time I switch off from the world, and it's just me in the moment. It's almost like my meditation. I've always had a passion for photography since I was young. I had a small Kodak film camera, and the film had to get developed almost weekly. I was a chef for 15 years, ranging from pubs and clubs as a chef de partie to a head chef of numerous restaurants around Sydney. I did a bit of everything. I liked catering since it was awesome to cook at parties and meet some awesome people. One of the chefs I worked with kept talking about this thing called a DJI Mavic Pro, and after a lot of convincing to spend a good amount of my money, I purchased my first real drone. And I took it everywhere with me in hopes of getting some awesome photos. My job now is the chief remote pilot of one of Australia's longest running drone companies, Hoverscape. My job ranges from managing a team of drone pilots, dealing with the aviation legislation and industry needs. My issue is that a lot of sites I work on are rural or in sensitive areas where I don't have access to power. So I had to start looking into options that would suit a mobile operation. I've had some power stations over the years and they never lasted long at all, where my EB70 just keeps charging on, pun intended. For at least half of my jobs, I use my BLUETTI. If I'm on a job site for a full day with no access to power, or if I'm between jobs and need to charge while on the road, my BLUETTI is king. I love to spend time adventuring with my partner and friends, whether it be a four-wheel drive or a camping trip or a hike in the national park. If I'm going away for a long drive or to a cool photography area, or if I know I'm going to be off-grid for a while, then yeah, I'll definitely take my EB70 with me. I've been part of the BLUETTI Facebook page since I got my unit, and I love how everyone in the group supports each other and helps out with technical questions. It has made my life easier. Being able to capture a moment in time is something that will never be seen again is a perspective that has always intrigued me. I didn't exactly choose to be a drone pilot, it chose me. I was looking to get out of chefing for years, I just happened to fall into this career and I couldn't be any happier. In regards to experiences, I've seen more of the country in the last 5 years than I've seen in my whole life. It's a sense of freedom, being in the moment and switching off from the day-to-day noise around me. I'd say being paid to travel to some of the most beautiful places in our country is one of the best rewards. I define success as being able to look at what you've done in your life and it puts a smile on your face and the ones around you. It's a no-brainer to me. No day in life is the same. Every day is a new adventure, a new landscape, and new people to meet.